Welcome back to another episode of Myths and Mysteries in Black and White. We two hosts, Josh and Ed.
Hello.
First things first, it has been a while.
Was right weird. Oh, I didn't like that.
Well, it has been a while, so I can actually ask
Yeah, I
this.
know. What a pair of cunts we are, really.
Yeah.
We've done a whole podcast update. Yeah, we're back. Don't worry. We've done one episode and fucking vanished again. But we have reason.
Life is still trying to test us.
Yeah, I know.
It really is trying to test us.
I mean, for me personally, I've had a death in the family.
Yeah.
And my truck broke down. And I feel it was Father's Day on the days that we was going to record.
Yeah.
And it was my first one, and I want to spend it with my boy. Hang on, let me just move this. That's good. That's better.
Yeah, so completely understandable, hopefully, for you guys. But we're here. We're here.
Hopefully you understand.
Yeah.
That's what you meant.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's been a while. We need to get back into the swing of this.
Yeah, I know. Hope everyone is well.
Mm-hmm.
I've done it too far now.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
That's better.
Right, yeah. First things first, if you are watching on the YouTube, apologies for the sweaty state of us right now, but
It's hot.
it's very hot.
It warm.
Very, very warm.
She warm, boy. But
So please do excuse us.
honestly, I've been melting.
Yeah.
Thank God my digger had air conditioning. Because if not, I wouldn't be here. I'll be dead. I'll be brown bread. 6 feet under. Pushing daisies. I don't know. Whatever.
Popped it.
Yeah.
Dead.
Like my uncle.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But no, this week, as you can tell by the title, we are talking about Champ, which is, if I believe right, a Nessie type cryptid
It's a lake
in
monster.
Lake Champlain.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's all I know about it. I don't even know where Lake Champlain is. So, Ed, what is Champ?
Well, let's get the phone of knowledge. In American folklore, Champ or Champy is the name of a lake monster said to live in Lake Champlain, a 125-mile, 201-kilometre long body of fresh water shared by New York and Vermont, with a portion extending into Quebec, Canada. The legend of the monster is considered a draw for tourism in the Burlington, Vermont and Plattsburgh, New York areas. Its European counterpart is Nessie, aka the Loch Ness Monster.
Mm-hmm.
Champ can't tie fucking Nessie's boots up. Nessie for the win. She's the OG. Fuck you, Champ. Shannon Briggs' favourite description, you know.
That's what he's doing. He's not charging that for boxing. It's his pet.
Yeah.
He just keeps going, let's go, Champ. Come on, I'm late.
Yeah. Let's go, Champ. He loves Champ. Over the years, there's been well over 300 reported sightings of Champ. The original story is related to the Iroquois Iroquois legends of giant snakes, which is the mohawk named Onyakawa. On your bike. Onyakawa.
On your cow.
Onyakawa.
What you say to a farmer instead of on your bike? Get on your cow.
It's to a French farmer, isn't it? Moo. I don't know. I
We got sunstroke.
I think so, Marvin. He's got to me.
Fucking moo.
Well, that's what fucking cows, mate. What? That's what
Cows, mate.
Yeah.
They make fucking moo.
Yeah, that's what
They don't
noises
make milk,
make.
they make moo.
I love the M's. French cartographer Samuel de Champlain, the founder of Quebec and the lake's namesake, is often claimed to be the first European to have sighted Champ in 1609. However, this legend dates back to a fake quote published in the summer 1970 issue of Vermont Life. In the Vermont Life article, Champlain is alleged to have documented a 20-foot serpent thick as a barrel and a head like a horse. This quote has often been repeated, but is in fact apocryphal?
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Champlain did document a large fish. There is also a great abundance of fish of many varieties, among others one called by the savages of the country Champlain, which varies in length, the largest being, as the people told me, 8 or 10 feet long. I saw some 5 feet long, which were as large as my thigh, the head being as big as my 2 fists, with a snout 2 feet and 2.5 feet long, and a double row of very sharp and dangerous teeth. Its body is in shape very much like that of a pike, but it is armed with scales so strong and a poniard could not pierce them. Its colour is silver grey.
Sturgeon.
No, musky.
Or yeah.
It'd be a musky, wouldn't it? Because they're like fucking pike on roids, aren't they? And they're like a grey, reddish colour, aren't they?
Yeah, that's true.
Stunning fish. In 1878, translation of his journals clarifies that Chufaru refers to gar or gar pike, specifically the long-nosed gar. I'm not saying its Latin name. Fuck that.
What was it? Does it say it on there? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Gar.
You sounded like Sacha Baron Cohen from fucking The Dictator.
You're thinking this thing looks like me?
Oh, that was so racist.
He got away with it. Why can't I?
Well, that's very true. Well, no, because it looks like it says leptospirosis, which is what you get from rat's wee. I had to learn about that when I used to work on the rivers.
Oh, what? In case you drank it?
Well, no. I'm not just going to go and get a glass
what
full
is
of...
it? You might be thirsty.
No, it's in case like splashes out.
Ah, right. Yeah, fair enough.
It's really bad. It can do you a lot of damage. Like,
I can imagine, in all fairness.
An 1819 report in the Pittsburgh Republican entitled Cape and Serpent on Lake Champlain reports Captain Crum citing an enormous serpentine monster. Crum estimated the monster to have been about 187 feet long and approximately 200 yards from him. Despite the great distance, he claimed to have witnessed it being followed by 2 large sturgeon and a billfish. Why they were following? It's got a gang. And was able to see that it had 3 teeth. Number 3 teeth. I don't know why I went so angry with that.
He means 3, the number, not it's been released.
And eyes the colour of peeled onions. It's
Do what?
Now that is a description and a half.
Oh, I've got to peel an onion to figure out what colour that is.
The thing is, imagine like he went home and that, and his wife was cooking him tea, and she just started peeling onions. Went, it's the eyes of the monster. That's what I saw. Nah, you just had too much fucking whiskey. And you've just called your wife a monster. That is apparently 187 feet long. And it is followed by 2 sturgeon and a billfish, which are probably your children. I feel sorry for the billfish. You say that your kid's got a right big nose. He also described the monster as having a belt of red. Gucci. Around its neck and a white star on its forehead. What was it, Captain America? Look at the shield.
Yeah,
there is a red band and a star in the middle. So Champ is Captain America. I don't think that'd do very well in the next box office.
No.
In 1883, Sheriff Nathan H. Mooney claimed that he had seen a water serpent about 20 rods, the equivalent of 110 yards in length, from where he was on the shore. He claimed that he was so close that you could see round white spots inside its mouth. Ugh.
Nice.
That's got some fungal infection. And that the creature appeared to be about 25 to 30 feet in length. Mooney's sighting led to many more alleged eyewitnesses coming forward with their own accounts of Champ. The legend of Champ captured the interest of P.T. Barnum, and in 1873 and 1887, the famous showman offered rewards for anyone who could bring him the monster.
He just wanted to make money off it.
Of course.
I can imagine that thing in The Greatest Showman, could you?
Imagine that, right funny.
They're doing all their dances. This is the greatest show. Just a fish there, just suffocating, just like, help me!
Fucking hell. By 1992, sightings totaled 180, with approximately 600 people claiming to have seen Champ all over the lake. Eager children crossing the lake by ferry often look for the lake monster, hoping for a sighting. A few people even managed to snap photos of what they claim to be Champ, much like his mythical relative at Loch Ness. Champ sightings and photos are much debated and analysed. The 21st century saw a new wave of sightings which numbered in double digits each summer, and prompted interest from Japanese television, the Today Show, NBC's Unsolved Mysteries, and Fox Network's sightings. In 2003, the Discovery Channel did a special on America's Loch Ness Monster. In the wake of 3 new sightings by June of that year, Champ has been written about in Discover magazine and in scholarly journals. Although many people are sceptical of sightings, Champ is now protected by law on both sides of Lake Champlain, just in case.
Oh, mad.
1981 at Port Henry, New York, declares their waters are a safe haven for Champ. 1982, the state of Vermont passes a House resolution protecting Champ. In 1983, in New York, both the State Assembly and the State Senate passed resolutions protecting Champ.
My man's got laws.
Yeah, I know. And today, even... Oh, yeah, also, I've had a fucking chest infection and all. Last 2 weeks. Oh, my God. Today, Champ is celebrated, whether he exists or not. In Vermont, a baseball team is known as the Lake Monsters, with a Champ mascot. A Champ statue sits by the water in Port Henry, New York, and images of the monster, looking cheerful and definitely not scary, appear throughout the area at local businesses on T-shirts and children's books and more. A historic marker even sits on the shore in Clinton County in honour of everyone's favourite lake monster.
It's not everyone's favourite though, is it? It's the OG.
Yeah, I was going to say, Nessie would knock him out.
Yeah. Sparking, bruv.
I'm just trying to... 1873 was a busy year for Champ. A New York Times story reported that a railroad crew had seen the head of an enormous serpent in Lake Champlain with bright silvery scales that glistened in the sun. Both the men and the monster parted ways at that point. Oh, that's cute.
See you later.
That Barnum, he offered a reward of $50,000, and that's in 1873.
So that'll be worth what?
Millions
now, yeah.
Probably. But yes, that's mad. For the hide of the great Champlain serpent to add to my mammoth World's Fair show. Another group site, it came in 1945 when passengers of the SS Ticonderoga 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 claimed to have seen a creature. So, but that's the thing. A lot of it, they're saying it's more of a serpent.
Yeah.
So,
could it be a serpent? Could it just be a reticulated python or something? I don't know. That got out and it's just...
Well, that's it. Because the indigenous people have long lived that hunted near Lake Champlain. The Abenaki and the Iroquois have their own legends about a large creature inhabiting the lake, which looked like a large horned serpent or giant snake. The Abenaki term for this creature is Gitterskog. Early in the 18th century, Abenakis warned French explorers about disturbing the waters of the lake, so as to not disturb the serpent. And Samuel Champlain, who the lake's named after, he was the first European to see Champ. Yeah, I've seen that. But a lot of historians think Champ is probably a garfish, a class that includes lake sturgeon, which still live in Lake Champlain today. Champlain's description of the creature sounds very much like a garfish, albeit much larger than usual.
I was going to say, how big can a gar normally get?
Well, you say gars included sturgeon.
Yeah, sturgeon can get big.
I mean, the largest sturgeon is the Baltic sturgeon.
I want to get like 30 odd feet or something like that.
They can get massive. So, well, fuck me, I've only took me 16 minutes. Let's see if we can find more.
Nah, to me, it is sounding more like a surgeon. The surgeon? It's a surgeon. It's just performing operations at the bottom of the lake. Nah, a sturgeon is sounding like, because like the grey colour.
Yeah, the silvery skin.
Yeah, the scales and the way because they do move serpentine. So, and they can get massive.
Yeah.
So far, it's just sounding like a sturgeon.
Hang on. Let's see if there's. Let me just see if there's any new news on Champlain. Not this monster. Hudson River. No. Actually, ha ha ha. I am part of a Facebook group about Champ. Champ Surge. Right. I'm just trying to find. I'll cut this bit out. Right. This is a news article from the Montreal Gazette in January 17th, 1976. Elusive Vermont monster lurks in Lake Champlain. Burlington, Vermont, saw it first in 1609 and called it a great long monster lying in the lake, allowing birds to land on its beak, then snapping them in whole. To Walter Hard, former editor of Vermont Life magazine, its head was the distinguishing feature. Harold Patch of Hardwick stopped for a picnic lunch near Alberg and spotted something that looked like a tremendously long snake, quite large in the body and about 20 or 30 feet long. Patch, Hard and Champlain are among the hundreds of persons who claim to have sighted the Lake Champlain monster, well known in local folklore, but overshadowed by its more famous Loch Ness cousin.
Bigger. Imagine if they actually are cousins.
There may be. We'll get on to that. Now, interest in the Lake Champlain monster, which has never been named, has been revived due to the public's renewed fascination with other legendary creatures such as Nessie, Bigfoot, and the Abominable Snowman. As editor of the Vermont Life magazine, Hard kept track of monster sightings through the years. And then on Labor Day, 1962, he and his wife spotted an eel-like creature swimming off Apple Tree Point, north of Burlington, Vermont's largest city. It defies any explanation that I could think of, he said. The head was the distinguishing feature, large and whitefish and round like a beach ball. My wife thought she saw its body above the water in 2 or 3 coils. Then it moved away rather rapidly into the lake.
Well, that's already different, because that is not describing the head of a sturgeon, is it?
No. According to Hard, they watched the monster through field glasses for about 10 minutes.
So you'd get a pretty decent description of it.
We both saw the head going against the wind at a pretty good clip. So then it's not a log then, is it?
No.
He said Hard believes that hundreds of persons have spotted the monster but have been reluctant to report it because they're afraid of ridicule.
Makes
Which is
sense.
fair. But Patch talks about his experience with the monster in no uncertain terms. I saw the thing, he said. He and his wife were sharing a picnic lunch on May 20th, 1960, when it surfaced off the Champlain Islands along the lake's western shore, he said. We were there for half an hour, eating our lunch and watching that critter. It was definitely snake-like in form. I could see 3 or 4 bumps in the air, but they were vertical and not lying horizontally along water like a snake's would. It was right there on top of the water, he said, just enjoying a swim. Patch agrees with Hard that fear of ridicule has held down the number of reported monster sightings. People are disinclined to believe anything like that unless they see it with their very own eyes, he said. But I know damn well it wasn't something else. I saw it and I know it's there. History abounds with reported sightings of the Lake Champlain monster. It was seen by startled pioneers near Port Henry, New York in 1819, and it disappeared for half a century, when numerous sightings were reported by steamboat excursion passengers. Clinton County, New York, Sheriff N.H. Oh, yeah, I've said about that. Moody of Plattsburgh, at Cumberland Head in 1883. In 1964, according to Vermont Life article, the monster surfaced near West Point, New York, summer camp for boys and girls, prompting frightened swimmers to race for the shore.
Because, like I said, the head doesn't add up with the sturgeon.
that head's had it fucked. To be honest.
Cat, maybe?
Huh?
Catfish, maybe? Did you get great catfish?
But the thing is, they were all saying about how serpentine the body is, which, yeah, catfish are. But I don't know. I do not think it's a plesiosaur.
No, definitely not.
A lot of people assume that, saying like it's Nessie's cousin.
Yeah,
and
but I think
like
that's just because it is unknown sort of thing.
It's a lake monster.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you think of a lake monster, the first thing you think of is Loch Ness Monster.
Exactly.
Because he's the OG.
Big boy.
But with it, they're saying how snake-like it is and how it's a giant serpent and stuff like that. I don't know. Could it be a surviving member of the mosasaurs?
Do they move serpentine, though?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah. Could it be... or like a basilosaurus, the big whale.
Yeah.
Because they were fairly like streamlined, weren't they?
Mm-hmm. The thing that gets me with a lot of these is, if it is something like that, how the bloody hell did it get in a lake?
If it's always been there.
That's what makes me think it could be something like a reticulated python.
Yeah.
Because they swim.
They do
20 foot.
Well, I'd say more than an anaconda.
Or something along them lines, which
they
get big.
were more aquatic.
Yeah, they get massive, and they're good swimmers, especially an anaconda. They're literally an aquatic snake.
Yeah. Oh, actually, speaking
and
of
it explained. Sorry to cut you off, but it explained how it got on the land.
I was going to fuck myself, Charlotte.
It explained how it got on the lake in the first place.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of anacondas, you heard they've actually found a new species.
I saw something about that. Yeah.
It's a larger, and it's bigger than the green anaconda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was more north. I can't remember what.
Which is mad.
Yeah.
They're still finding like shit like that nowadays.
Yeah,
That's
and
mad.
this is a bigger species. So if they could find a bigger species of anaconda...
Well, I'm not being funny. The fact that they found an anaconda and it's gone this long and
that's what
discovered.
I mean. Yeah.
That's just saying something.
But, so with that... But then again, New York, Vermont, Canada, it's too cold of a climate for an anaconda.
True. Could it adapt? If it's got no choice, sort of thing. If it's there.
The thing is, I'd have to be having like loads of them to like.
So, yeah, evolve to survive it.
To adapt. If it was a breeding pair, say, or even like a small cluster, They die
out
quickly. They wouldn't be still sightings today. And
plus, it's gonna sound stupid but I don't really know. What do anacondas eat? Do they eat like
anything?
Anything, right? So I didn't know if they ate fish or not. Because then it'd be a case of, well, what's it eating to survive?
Will eat anything they can grab and constrict.
Yeah,
and get their mouths around. So, because bit like with constrictor snakes, like especially like anacondas and pythons and that, like the prey they can eat.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think I've said on here before of a rock python eating a child.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
If
it fits in their gob,
yeah,
they'll eat it.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was in one of my books. I ain't looking through all that shit. Unless I can see it, which I don't think I can. Not right now. Why have I got a book on tractors? Like, don't get me wrong, I love tractors, but not for this podcast room. I'm going to do a myth or mystery on fucking Tractor Tom, are we? Did Travis kill Spud? I hope he fucking does. Honestly, I hate Spud.
Really?
I've been trying to get Jax to watch Bob the Builder, and to be fair, he does love it. But every time that fucking carrot-nosed twat comes on my screen, I'm like, oh,
here we go.
Fuck off. You just know he's going to fuck something up. And he's like, sorry, Bob. This time I play. Get fucked.
He's got a vendetta against Spud.
I really do. I hate him. Because then he drags Travis down, and Travis is a good old boy. All he wants to do is work for Farmer Pickles. Right?
The fact you still remember the names.
Nah, I used to love Bob the Builder. Actually, speaking of which, when we do watch it, mine and Courtney's favourite thing now is doing innuendos between Bob and Wendy.
Oh no, like what?
Honestly, you couldn't write it. We'd just do anything. Like, he could say something to Wendy, and I'm just like, yeah, he wants to fucking
give her one.
Yeah. And there was one, and something happened, and Bob just went, well, I'll be blown. And honestly, Courtney looked at me, my eyes are like widening up. I'm like, yes, by Wendy. Have it. Chuck Jacks in the air. Fucking kick the cat away. I was like, that is my time to shine.
Oh my god.
I didn't do any of that, by the way. I mean, I did shout out like by Wendy, but I didn't like, chuck my son or kick the cat. I will never do that. But yeah, nah, fuck Spud. Poor old Travis. Like Travis, but he is slower than Scoop. Scoop is the best. I remember I actually had a dream about Scoop when I was 5 years old, and I can still remember it.
Jesus Christ.
Genuine. Honestly, I've never been so heartbroken waking up.
Sake.
Scoop was my idol. Loved him.
It's a talking tractor thing.
Oh, he was a fucking digger, mate, and he was the fastest. Because him and Travis had a race, and Scoop won. And that's the point, because Spud, that cunt, tried to fucking slow Scoop down. It was like, nah, you ain't having it. Scoop won it. Yeah, it's alright. Anyway, back to a sea monster.
Oh, my days.
How did we get out of that?
I don't know.
How did we get out of that?
I think you saw a book about tractors and next thing you know,
that was it. Yeah,
just started.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. No, I get it, yeah. But no, yeah. Yeah, there was a story of two children. They were walking and a rock python got hold of one of them.
Just yammed them up.
Yeah?
Yammed them up.
Yeah, well, by the time the other child ran back to the village to bring the adults back, yeah, he had to. It's mad though, isn't it? How quick.
Yeah.
And yeah. But I don't know what...
I mean, the most logical answer is a sturgeon.
It is, but...
Because I'm not being funny. We're going off that it's not a sturgeon off that one account that the head shape's different, where every other one sort of fits the profile of a sturgeon.
I get that, but what old matey see, and this was in the 60s, people know what sturgeons are.
Yeah.
You know, they're not... It's not an enigma.
No.
You know what sturgeons are. You know what catfish are. You know what billfish are, because that was matey's child. And anyway, on the account, it was a snake. On one account, it was this large serpentine being followed by two sturgeon and a billfish.
So they know what a sturgeon
They know
looks
what a
like.
sturgeon looks like. Catfish, yeah, is also a possibility, but as well, American catfish, like what they have in American waters.
There's nothing like that. A Wales catfish. A Wales catfish would fit the profile.
Yeah, it would, yeah, massively.
This is a.
I mean,
one.
I'd always like to think of the theory of a plesiosaur, but
The descriptions don't add up.
not really. Apart from the humps.
Yeah.
But even then, like, I don't know.
But again, plesiosaur, the flippers, they bob, didn't they? No, sliver.
I don't know. They might. Their neck will slip.
Oh, yeah, but. This is an odd one.
But this is controversial. I think I believe more in Champ than I do Nessie.
Really? Well, I think it can't. There's more sightings or
More probable. Well, yeah, by the sightings, it sounds like there's
something there.
More plausible
Yeah.
about it. Whereas I think because with Nessie, there has been so many hoaxes, especially with the surgeon's photo, which was at the time when it was done in the 30s, was like near on like definitive proof.
Yeah.
That there is
Something in there.
There is something in there, and then when it came out as a hoax, so then everyone is always second guessing it.
Yeah. That's what you mean.
Whereas,
What do you know what this lake looks like? Because obviously, like the lock's covered in peat. You said sort of thing. What's the bottom of this lake sort of looking
I'm
like?
not 100% on that. Actually, let's try and get some facts about Lake Champlain.
Because maybe you could see better in that lake than you can in the lock, sort of thing.
Maybe. Lake Champlain. Let's get some facts about Lake Champlain.
It's filled with water. Fact one.
It's fucking big.
Fact two.
Right. Max length, 107 miles. Max width, 14 miles. Surface area, 514 square miles. Average depth, 64 feet. Max depth, 400 feet.
Jesus.
Shore length, so I'm guessing that's all the way around it, 587 miles. Fucking hell. Geology. Everyone loves a bit of geology. Oh, fuck that. I ain't getting into all that. Fuck that. Right. What if it... Because I'm on Wikipedia. What if they mention
Surely.
natural history?
Oh.
Right. In 2010, the estimate of cormorant population now classified as a nuisance species because they take so much of the lake fish.
Oh, a cormorant.
Oh, it's a bird.
Bird, isn't it? Yeah.
We are some fucking idiots, really, aren't we? Because it takes so much lake, range from 14,000 to 16,000.
Jesus.
A Fish and Wildlife Commissioner said that the ideal population would be about 3,300, amounted to 7.8 square miles. Cormorants had disappeared from the lake and all northern lakes due to the use of DDT in the 1940s and 50s.
DDT the birds. They got Batista in.
And DDT, I am not saying what it's actually called.
Diclorol diptheny.
You're going to say something, you regret it.
Litrocolifathane.
Well, that.
Drugs.
Commonly known as DDT, is a colourless, tasteless, and almost odourless crystalline chemical compound. It was developed as an insecticide, but it became infamous for its environmental impacts.
They poisoned it.
Pretty much.
Just use that. Just say poisoned.
Which made their eggs more fragile and reduced breeding populations. Ring-billed gulls are also considered a nuisance. Right. I'm talking about natural history.
It's just birds.
Yeah, I don't give
Birds eat the fish, innit?
Yeah. I'm really surprised they ain't got
Nothing on
public safety.
I suppose, like, don't go in it.
Oh, right, fair. Surroundings. Major cities. Oh, fuck off. We don't. Infrastructure. Nah. Tell us about Monster. And honestly, even on there, he ain't got nothing about it.
That's quite mad, actually.
Yeah. You think it'd have its most famous resident?
Well, let's be honest. That's what the bloody lake's known for, even.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the only reason.
No one's going to give two shits about the lake if it didn't have Champ in it.
No. But then again, like, there are all across America. I will get to most of them at some point. I might just do an episode on, like,
a handful of them, sort of thing.
Yeah. But, yeah, all across America, they have loads of different lake monsters.
Yeah.
All fairly similar. Meant to be like Plesiosaurid or Snake Lake. You've got Tessie, Chessie, Bessie. I'm not even making this up.
Oh, my God. Get original, come
Bear
on.
Lake, you've got Bear Lake Monster. I think that's Bessie. They've got the Oklahoma Octopus.
I wonder what that is.
Jellyfish. Honestly, I
was gonna say, I was like, come on, you can think of one.
I was gonna say squid, but that's like an octopus anyway. But yeah, I can't think off the top of my head anymore. But there is loads of different other.
They've just gone through the alphabet.
Yeah,
Bessie, Kessie, Dessie.
Yeah, they're going to though, aren't they?
Yeah,
because they're trying to coin in.
Get original. Yeah. Come on.
But no, who'd win in a fight, Champ or Nessie?
It depends what they are, really. But if we're going off what we've heard, Nessie.
Nessie every day.
She's got it on lock.
Nessie every
unless it turns out Champ is a genuine fucking mosasaur.
Yeah.
Then
that'd be sick though.
Nessie might have a pants full, Dan, but
I'd love it if mosasaurs were still about. I'd love it. I'd go fishing for them. So sick. Oh, they're just so cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
sick.
Don't get fooled. Like the ones in Jurassic World, well, the one
in
Jurassic World, do not get that big.
No, I was gonna say that's ridiculous.
Yeah, they would eat just a great white shark. Just say that.
That wouldn't. That's one thing I love about that film. It's like I was about to say it's unrealistic, but it's a park full of fucking dinosaurs because it's unrealistic. But
Don't know, mate.
But when he jumped up and got the shark, it's like that will not even scratch the surface of that thing's hunger.
No,
not even close. The sheer size of it. Even the Indominus, when it ate him, it'd be like, nah, I can still go for seconds. Yeah.
But also, there was a shark in the Cretaceous period that would eat mosasaurs.
Really?
Yeah, I can't even give his name. It's got a very long one. I'll have to look into it, but yeah. But no, mosasaurs are cool. Oh,
this sort of goes on top track with this. You seen the thing on TikTok? I saw it the other day. Apparently, this Leviathan's moving. Apparently, there's a Google image, right? And it looks like the head of like a serpent, like a snake sort of thing. And on the Google images, it's moving.
Jormungandr!
And they're saying it's called a Leviathan.
Yeah.
And I'll see if I can find it. I'm investigating.
It's fucking Jormungandr! Oh, nah. Oh, fuck off. My life's just about to start going good. And now Ragnarok's happening. That would be my luck, to be fair. That would be my luck. Be like, hey! We've just reached, I don't know, 10 people who actually listen to us, and then we're done. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Arsenal was just about to win the Premier League, and then fucking Thor comes in. And I'm like, oh, fucking hell. No, I do think it's probably. Could it be like a remnant of a Titanoboa?
Oh, what? Champ? Could be.
They were more South America, though, to be fair. But I don't know. But also,
look at both of these pictures and tell me that Levi hasn't moved. The picture on the left is from 2022. Whenever they stopped the time lapse.
Oh, there's a snake's head bit.
The picture on the right is the most recent picture of Google Earth of Drake's Passage, and you can clearly see the picture on the left. The nose is still straight. Look at the head on the right, people. It has moved. I want you to go back.
Ocean anomaly after 4/8 eclipse. There's no good. Oh, stop. See photos. I think it's literally just the Earth moving.
Yeah.
Something on the Earth, like the Earth's land is just moving.
Well,
but it's just weird how it looks like a snake's head.
Yeah, I'll get that. Oh my god.
Maybe.
Oh, I think it does.
No, it wouldn't.
No, it really wouldn't. Well, no, because it said he's let go of his tail. It's only when he let goes of his tail that Ragnarok starts.
Just hold it. Hold it.
Fucking hell. Oh, people are like, oh. Yeah, fuck that. Just get in from work and then all of a sudden fucking Ragnarok starts. He's like, you couldn't wait until it was in the morning. At least I wouldn't have to have gone to work. Just as I sat down and I just had like, I got a big brisket or something. Like, oh, here we go. Fucking Fenrir's running up the road. Oh, brilliant. This is great. But this gets me. Right, if there is no such thing out there, why would the governments protect it?
Yeah. Or are they just trying to protect the body of water, though?
No.
It's like such a...
No, it's a safe... It's down on there, it's a safe haven for Champ.
That's what I mean. So are they just saying that to like, protect the water?
Yeah, maybe, but...
Especially if, like, they're saying these birds are already doing damage. It's like the last thing we want is people fishing the fucking thing and all.
Well, no, but also, like... You can just stop that. You don't need to bring Champ into it whatsoever. So why have they done a bylaw? I think it's all what it sounds of it was like it was illegal to hunt Champ.
Yeah,
like because I know in Washington or was that New York as well, it's illegal to hunt Bigfoot.
Is it?
Or to kill Bigfoot?
Surely that make more sense for Washington. Where's Bigfoot going to be hiding in New York?
Was it? No, or was it California? It was somewhere. Hang on. I'll investigate. Laws against discrimination. Bigfoot. Oh no, it's Washington State. In the United States, however, there is a law against killing a Sasquatch, also known as a Yeti, Bigfoot, or giant hairy ape. In Washington State, on April 1st, April Fool's Day, in 1969, the Board of Commissioners of Skamania County, Washington State, adopted an ordinance for the protection of Sasquatch/Bigfoot creatures.
So after all that, it was just meant to be an April Fool's prank, but everyone's still going along with it, and they're like, any minute they're going to click on.
Yeah. But yeah. So, but and then bring laws in that as well.
Yeah.
Sun's out there.
But what is it?
Well,
That's the big question.
So what I mean, they'll never know until we go look for it.
Exactly.
So give us money.
Yeah.
So we can go and hunt Champ and find out what he actually is. After all this, what about if it was a fucking newt? Or a salamander or some fucking shit like that.
Kill the fucker.
I would.
I'd kill it out of anger.
Yeah,
just,
like...
you fucking...
I've had to fraud so many people to come here for a fucking newt.
Yeah. After all that. So what is it? Is it a Titan boa? Is it a serpent? Is it a plesiosaur? Is it a sturgeon? What is it? It's a giant axolotl.
Nah, I couldn't bring myself to say it. I'd be like, nah, Men in Black told me I can't say it. I can't speak about it. I wouldn't be able to bring myself to it.
No.
It'd be the pair of faces though. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. It would be that, yeah. Oh, I don't know. Right, I don't know how I've dragged this out this long. Fucking hell.
It's talent, mate. It's talent.
I don't know. There's no one listening. If you are, fucking love you. I love you. This is it. We'll know if people are listening. I don't know. I'm kind of going over your head with this. Yeah. If you are still listening, and you want a Mr. Mysteries hoodie, message or comment the word
Champ.
Oh no, because that's quite obvious.
Yeah, but no one's going to comment Champ on it, are they?
No, true. Yeah, comment Champ, and you will get 20% off.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fair?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
All right.
And it's first come, first serve, so be quick.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it for fucking everyone.
Oh yeah, nah, fuck that.
Just one person. Whoever comments first, Champ, on either the YouTube video or on the Facebook post when I post it up, will get 20% off.
Yeah.
First hoodie. Now we'll see who's really listening.
Yeah, who are the true OGs?
Mm-hmm. Turns out everyone's listening, they just don't want a fucking hoodie. So they don't comment.
Imagine that! You bastards! Right. Well, I'm about done with Champ.
Right.
Fucking lake monsters, I love them. I just want there to be plesiosaurs, man. I just want there to be dinosaurs.
Give it 10, 20 years and Elon Musk might be able to sort you out.
Fuck Elon Musk.
Oh, if he's bringing back mammoths and the mandem.
Nah, that ain't Elon Musk, though.
Isn't it?
No,
I thought he was the one that was, like, financing it.
Oh, he probably would, the fucking Twitter buying prick. I'm joking. Well, I'm not, but...
Give us a couple quid.
Uh-huh.
You can afford it. Give us a couple quid.
Yeah. Just
help a brother out, Elon.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't want a lot. Just let me go hunt monsters every day. That's all I want. And my family to be looked after. That's all I care about.
That'd be a bonus.
Yeah. I'm not. That's the thing, though, right? Like, I've never been big into material things, like nice cars and shit.
No.
Like that, nice houses. That's really
Couldn't
not
give a
me.
shite.
Nah.
As long as I've got somewhere comfortable to live, do you know what I mean? As long as I'm not living in like
I'd happily have that my old truck for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna last that long, but I'd love to. I've already said when that truck finally dies, I'm actually gonna cut the whole front end off and hang it in the garage.
Fair play.
Just so it's
As
like
a
a memorial.
memory.
Yeah. Oh no, there's so many like sentimental moments have happened with that truck, so it's been part of my life for so long. Well, you gotta think that's where I met Courtney. That's where I drove us to Loch Ness when we got engaged.
Your wedding?
My wedding, I drove there, and we drove back after as a married couple.
Did you bring Jax back in the truck?
Jack's back in the truck and everything like that. So, yeah, it's very sentimental to me. And we went on our first talk in the truck.
Yeah, that's true.
And our first ghost hunt in the truck. So,
we'll have to have it in memoriam.
it's not dead.
No, I mean when it does.
It's never going to die, I'm telling you now.
You literally just said a few
Yeah, I
sentences
know. Well,
ago.
I'm taking it back. Taking it back. It's never going to die. I don't care how much I'd have to spend on it. She's never died.
Mm-hmm.
Love that truck. But anyway, Josh, what are we talking about next week?
Next week, now there's sort of a I don't know what the word is. There's sort of like a link between them. Like last time I'd done the Malaysian airline flight, which some people
I thought he was going to do something with Champ. I was like,
No,
is
no.
he in a fucking drug?
he's a drug cartel.
Yeah.
He's a drug baron. That's why they protected him. He's making them bare pee.
Fucking drug mule. Oh, that'll be his next film coming out next. Cocaine Champ.
That's just a life story of Shannon Briggs, isn't it?
It's his version of MTV Cribs. Okay, Champ.
But no, and some of the theories with the Malaysian flight was that it went missing in a storm, which I will be talking about another storm, which will be leading into something else. But what I'll be talking about next week is that I only found out a few days ago, and I can't believe I haven't heard of it since then. And it is called, just give me a sec, because I can't remember off the top of my head.
See, you looked at it got a long time.
It's called the Bola Cyclone, and it is famous because it made a new country and almost brought on the end of the world.
What?
Yep. I thought mad and
What
all.
do you mean, end of the world?
It nearly brought on the end of the world.
In what way?
You'll find out next week.
Well, I ain't going to sleep now, am I?
So we'll be talking about that, what happened, how it nearly brought on the end of the world, how it made a new country.
Just for making a new country, it brought on the end of the world?
No,
Fucking hell.
two separate things.
Oh.
It nearly brought on the end of the world, and it also made a new
I
country.
was going to say, new country's just been formed. The whole world has gone, fuck! Shoot each other!
But no.
What, who's going to get there first? It's the moon landing all over again.
But, no, so we'll be talking about that.
That sounds good. That sounds interesting.
So, yeah. It's about done.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So, Ed, where can they find us?
Well, you can find us on Facebook, Mr. Mysteries in Black and White. You can follow us on Instagram, which is Mr. Mysteries _, like the actual underscore line. I love it.
That's sick,
You can follow us on Twitter or X or whatever it's fucking called now, which is Mr. Mysteries 1. You can follow us on TikTok, which is Mr. Mysteries 10. Like I say, if you ever see this logo, that's us. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
If it isn't, then we've got some mad stalkers. You can email us, and that could be of sightings that you've had, theories that you have about topics we've covered, and future topics. Because, you know, something weird always happens.
Mm-hmm.
That could be ideas for the podcast, so what episodes you'd like us to do next. That could be criticisms of the podcast, so what you didn't really like about it, what we might have got wrong, or whatever. What's the opposite of criticism? Praise, which we prefer. So what you like about the podcast, what you like about us too, and what you like about the episodes. That could be... I think that covers it, really. Oh, if you want merch, if you want our hoodies, yeah, email us about them.
Mm-hmm.
We really need to write a script.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, I think it's just because we're getting back into the swing of it, because normally this just rolls off the tongue.
No, don't. Not for me.
Don't it?
Not when I get onto the email bit.
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
But we'll go for it for that. That's got most of it.
Yeah.
Which is mrmysteries@outlook.com.
Mm-hmm.
mrmysteries@outlook.com. I think that's it for the social media. Oh, no! And you subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Mr. Mysteries. It's a bugger to find, so the easiest way to do it is through our social media platforms. I'll do what? Fuck off.
What is it? No!
Whatever. So, yeah, I think that does it. Josh,
Yeah.
where can they listen to us?
Well, even though you are, if you fancy listening on another platform, or all platforms, you can find us on Podbean, Spotify, Amazon, Samsung, Podchaser, Player FM, and iHeartRadio.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
But no, thank you very much for watching or listening or both. And don't forget, first person to comment on either on the YouTube or the Facebook, the word champ.
Oh, and Instagram.
And Instagram will get 20% off. First person. So be quick. Prove to us you're a loyal fan and you've listened to the whole thing. But other than that, thank you very much for watching or listening or both. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Happy hunting.